All right, what is up, y'all? Just pulled up to Elysian. I still don't really know how to pronounce this shit. I've been saying Elysium, which I think is wrong. Jesus been saying Elysian. I'm gonna go with Elysian, sounds better. Ash just pulled up. Jesus had to get in the morning. He has stuff to do today. I think Pablo also got it in the morning. So I'm gonna train with Ash. His girl's here. I'm here. I don't know who else is pulling up. I just got bench. He has SBD. Here he is. Look at this big motherfucker. But yeah, I just got bench. He has SBD. This is my primary bench, so I'm gonna try to push something heavy-ish, around 200 keys, I think. Hopefully the max grip, the comp grip is feeling good on the shoulder. If not, we're just gonna bring it in. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make do with what we can do. So, what's good, bro?
What up?
Is Christian coming or no?
Yep.
Homie, I know all about losses. I'm from Compton, but blue and 95. Some Lambinos, before I was ever around Kendall's, I was at Enzo's, dreaming up Enzo's. The woman I do end up with has to make what's smelling, see none of these grown men outside. 4301, won't spare no one, niggas got to know about Southside. Stepping out of line, get outline. Ain't no.
All right, y'all, just hit the last warm-up. The shoulder is feeling good. It was maybe like a half out of 10. I felt it a little bit. None of the warm-ups before that I felt it at all. That 3 reps, I felt it just slightly. I'm taking a little bit longer break before this top set. I got 440 loaded on the bar. Heaviest I've gone with this comp grip in a minute, right? Because I was doing that closer grip for a while. So yeah, the technique is getting better again as well, right? I just needed a few sessions with it to find that groove again, because that first day when I went to it, it felt so foreign, right? Because I hadn't done it in like 4 weeks. But now it's getting comfortable. I'm finding that groove. I'm not having to think about it too much. Kind of just letting that thing sink down into its consistent spot, and it's just popping off the chest. So assuming this is gonna go well, and then we'll see what we can do on the back downs, right? I said this last week, don't want to push too hard too fast. If I got to do 315, 330 or whatever for my sets of 8, I'll do that. And then we'll just build the strength in the shoulder over time with this grip, and then hopefully get back up to that 375 for 8, 396 for 8, all those crazy high volume sets I was doing before. All right, y'all. Y'all hear we got the 2000s throwbacks on the speakers. Hit the top set. The shoulder didn't feel it at all, but my body did adjust to it, right? You know how your body just kind of subconsciously moves away from something that's been in pain? My body kind of shifted to my right side. Again, no pain in the shoulder at all. It actually felt better on the shoulder than the 3 reds. So that's a good sign. But I want to make sure I'm keeping that technique dialed. I'm keeping it even between each arm, right? I don't want to start shifting to my right arm and then create a bad habit that's going to carry over when I get 100% healthy, right? And then I'm shifting all the time for one arm. So I'm going to really dial that in on the back downs, make sure I'm pressing evenly through my left hand, and I think we'll be good. Again, we're going to start real chill, probably go 319 the first set. If it feels great, no pain, and I'm not fatiguing too fast, then we'll start bumping it up a little bit set to set. right, y'all, bench work done. Up 10 kg on the back downs from last week. Progressing well. I maybe felt the shoulder like half again, like a 0.5 out of 10 on like 1 or 2 reps. But nothing, right? Nothing compared to how it was. When I built into the comp, I was already feeling a decent amount of pain when I was building into that 507 in comp. And then after, the pain was even worse, right? Or it just got too aggravated at the comp. But now it's feeling like really close to 100%. I'm really thinking I'll be close to 500 at the end of this block, right? I still have 2 more weeks to push. I've been taking 10 kg jumps, so if I do that, I think the last week will be 485. Maybe I'll even push to like 490, 496, something like that. So bench is going well. The only lift that's keeping me sane, right? Deadlift feels like ass, even though I'm actually able to train it. And squats are just like in the fucking gutter, dumpster, trash, whatever you want to call it. Squats are just ass right now too. So yeah, that's all I got for bench. Ash hit that 402 right after me, and his ROM really makes me want to keep my closer grip. Just for the aesthetics of it, right? That shit looks so dope when you're actually moving the weight. And I know I can still bench 500 that way, but I'm trying to win, right? And I need to bench like 240 to be able to do that. So max grip. We're gonna go max grip. We're gonna have the unaesthetic bench, but the strong bench. So on to accessories. I'm gonna hit my triceps first today. I really want to get good sets in on these. Maybe I'll even go max effort on the last set if I can get more than 12 reps. All right, y'all, 5x12 is going well. That was my 4th set. The weight still doesn't feel light enough, so what I'm doing to compensate is just doing a little bit shorter rest times, like a minute between, just to make it a little bit harder on myself, right? Next block, when I drop the reps down to 10, I'm gonna need to add weight to this somehow. So I think I'll just throw a 10 on the pin. They also sell those actual, like a piece that's actually for weights. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a pin that has like a sleeve on it. So maybe I'll get one of those, just so we can add a little bit more weight to this and really push those tries. One thing I'm interested in is to see how all this extra tricep works. So it's about 2 to, what is it, like a couple extra sets, 2 to 3 extra a week of triceps, and I'm pushing them really hard, probably harder than I was pushing them before. And I'm just interested to see how that affects my top end on bench, right? Are my tries gonna be too fatigued when I get to that week 4, right? When I'm trying to push something heavy, is it gonna affect me there? So yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. We'll see how the week 4 goes. We'll at least do these 10 sets a week for 2 blocks. And then we'll kind of reassess after that and see like, hey, are we doing too much? Do we need to dial it back on the tricep work? Or is it going fine? And is my bench getting stronger, right? Because that's obviously the ideal scenario, is that my tries blow up and I bench fucking 240 or something in comp. So either way, the extra work's not gonna help, not gonna hurt, right? Because if it is too much, we just dial it back. And what's the worst that can happen is I have bigger triceps after a couple blocks maybe, or stronger triceps, right? And then we just taper that work back, and then we put more of that energy into bench. So either way, not gonna be a big deal. Really think there's only upside as long as I don't fucking get hurt in my elbow or some random shit like that. All right, y'all, successful bench day. I really needed that after this week. I've had a shitty week of squats and deadlifts. The knees are just feeling really, really bad, probably worse than they felt last week in terms of the squats. Yeah, just not good right now. So needed this bench day to kind of get my mind back on track, get my mental back on track. It's been fucked really this whole week, honestly, if we're being real. Like outside the gym especially, like motivation is down. Shit's just not good when my training is not good. And that's with even me thinking, like, I pride myself on being like a logical, level-headed person, and I know how this shit goes. I've been through the process a bunch of times, and still every time it happens when I'm down like this, it doesn't matter if logically I know the process. It doesn't matter in terms of the way I feel, right? Like I can't just force myself to feel a certain way. I'm trying to force myself to feel good. I'm trying to force myself to be motivated outside the gym and to be on top of everything. But I'm trying to force it, and it just, my mental's still fucked. Like when shit at the gym is going that bad. So yeah, not ideal, but like I said, we had a good bench day. We had a good pump. Got to talk to the boys. That's always nice. I ain't seen Ashton and Christian in a minute, so that's always dope. Talk to some homies, and my mental is feeling a lot better right now. Right? Hopefully I can make this last. Hopefully I can have some good squat and deadlift sessions next week, and get everything back on track, and get my mind right again. So yeah, I still got my same goals, and that's what's kind of driving me. That's what's forcing me. That's what keeps me going, right? When I'm feeling like this, even when I gotta fucking drag myself to the gym and force myself to do shit, I know where I want to be. I know where I'm trying to get. I know what I'm trying to do in this sport. I know what I'm trying to accomplish, and that's what drives me to keep bringing my ass back to the gym when my knees literally feel like my tendons are about to rip off the fucking bone. So that's all I got for this video. Go use the 100 code, get you a little hat, get you some Aero Lux Doves. The Doves are fire. Get you some white socks, rock the Doves every day. Bench, squat, deadlift, every lift, overhead press, log press, whatever lift you're doing. Viking press, seal rows, lat pull downs, bicep curls, tricep push downs. Get you some Aero Lux, rock the Doves. Use my code Mikey at checkout. That's all I got. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.